Yeah, I'm going to come down a couple hours before 7. Just to check everything out, to make sure it's okay the day before the opening, you know. Yeah. Well, look, I want everything to go as planned. I don't want any hitches, okay?
Hey.
Hold on a minute. Good morning.
Come back to sleep.
Wait a minute. Yeah, 5. Where were we? Right. Okay, Well, look, I don't care about the delivery time. As long as it's no later than 2 hours before opening time. Yeah. Right. Okay. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Bye.
I don't believe this. You're doing business and it's not even 8 o'clock.
Well, it's the day before the opening, and I don't know, it's kind of like a dress rehearsal for our wedding.
Are you happy, babe?
Yeah, I'm happy. And I'm excited, too. I'm also terrified that something's going to happen to spoil it for me.
What's the power of positively negative thinking?
I'm just crazy. Everything's going so well. I'm afraid something terrible's going to happen.
Don't think like that.
Yeah, I really do.
You're not still worried about Marcello, are you?
Partly. A little bit.
Well, quit it.
Well, are you worried about him? You told me you were.
Well, that was last night. Now I got better things to worry about.
Yeah? Like what?
Like why you're so far away. Why aren't you in my arms? Why are we talking? Why aren't we using our time to better advantage?
You never were much of a talker, were you?
No, in the mornings, actually. No, baby, I wasn't.
Here is because you didn't have any groceries on board.
You know, a quick trip to the store would have taken care of that.
Yeah, well, listen, pal, I think you have delusions of grandeur, you know? If you have supplies, you know where to go get them. In fact, you're probably better at shopping than I am.
The truth is, you're just too lazy to cook and shop. Why don't you admit it?
Listen, buddy, if you want to marry a little homey wife, then you go right ahead. I mean, come on. This is ridiculous. My world isn't going to revolve around you, right? So if you want somebody like that, you just go out and you get engaged to somebody while the bloom is still on the engagement ring.
Yeah, right. Why don't you? You sure talk tough, I'll tell you.
Yeah, and I sell out fast. So what do you want for dinner?
I don't know. You could just warm something up, maybe. Like me.
That shouldn't be too hard. Well, it does take a little preparation time.
You know, you're going to be like a duck out of water eating without any servants to boss around. You ought to think about that for a little while.
Why are you still trying to talk me out of marrying you?
Why not? I just don't want you to wake up the morning after and be worried about what you let yourself in for.
I know what I got myself into. Just leave me alone.
Okay.
You know, I'm still suspicious of you. You were very clever, tricking Marcello into admitting that he was at Channing's party the day he was killed.
Thanks. Why does it make you suspicious of me?
Because I wonder what kind of tricks you have up your sleeve as far as I'm concerned.
Good. Keep you on your toes, Eden.
Good morning.
Hi, Sophia.
Hi.
You want to join us here?
Thank you. I need to talk to you, Cruz. Well, to both of you.
That's good timing. We'd like to talk to you also.
What's wrong? You look worried.
I hate to say this, but I am suddenly afraid of Marcello. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. Marcello was actually there at the day of the party.
By his own admission.
Obviously, he's done quite a few things without telling you.
And I trusted him so much. Why did I ever think that Lionel killed Channing? I hated Lionel. I feared him. I even planted the evidence to incriminate him.
That would be the blood-stained note in the tuxedo jacket?
Yes.
I don't get it. How'd you come by that note?
When we saw Channing dead, Joe was beside me. He went over to Channing, and that's when I saw the note. I picked it up and I put it in my pocket, but it wasn't until a long, long time later when I finally regained my memory that I realized what I had. If Marcello is responsible for this, why? Why would he do it?
Well, evidently he's hated Daddy for a long time.
You know, Marcello might have killed Channing because he knew how much Mr. C loved him. He might have figured that killing the favored son would hurt the father more than any other single thing he could do. That would explain why it seemed to be so easy for him to forgive Mr. C. Maybe he'd already taken his revenge.
Oh, no, it's so alien to the man I've known for so many years, to the man that's helped me so much.
Maybe he was really helping himself by seeming to help you.
Cruz, I think that's it.
You didn't like Marcello from the beginning. It was immediate with you.
I know. And it's just now turning out that I feel my instincts were dead on.
Well, we got to remember, this is all hypothetical so far. We don't have a shred of proof, right? I mean, when all the pieces are together, the picture may be cast in a completely different light. But I do think that we're on the right track, basically.
I'm sorry. I know what it's like to feel like you can't believe in someone that you felt like you knew.
You know, Sophia, we still don't know that Marcello's desire for revenge has been satisfied. We might still have a score to settle with the Capwells, in which case he would be dangerous.
No. No. No matter what you say, I do not believe that Marcello could kill Channing, and I do not believe that he could harm Cece or anyone else for that matter deliberately.
Why do you really not believe it? Are you not believing it because of your faith in him, because of loyalty and gratitude?
That's a difficult question, and I don't know how to answer it.
I think you need to keep an open mind about it, Sophia. That's what I'm trying to do. This has been going on too long. And too many. 5 years in prison. I need to talk to Mason for a second. Will you ladies excuse me?
Sure. Yeah, don't be gone too long.
Look at her. We're not even married and she's nagging me already.
I'm just practicing.
You don't need to practice. Nagging comes naturally to you.
Nice! Can you believe this guy? I'm gonna have to live 100 years with him.
I think it sounds great. I'm envious.
Huh.
We're both really glad you're coming to the wedding.
Oh, honey, I couldn't be happier. I think Cruz is wonderful.
Yeah, I do too. Just don't tell him I said that.
No, okay, I won't. You two have really a unique relationship.
Yeah, I know. I just hope it doesn't get dreary and humdrum.
Oh, that's up to you. It won't. I don't. Eden, you have been very understanding with everything with Cece and now Marcello. I just want you to know how grateful I am for that.
I was really hard on you in the beginning.
I understand exactly how you felt, and I didn't blame you for it.
I just want it to be better. I'm not really good at apologizing. I guess that comes from my dad. But I want things to be better between us.
Honey, things are going to be wonderful. I know it.
Yeah, look, I know it's been a couple of months since you asked me to check on the whereabouts of your mother. And even though I haven't come up with anything, I just wanted to know we're still trying.
Nothing at all, huh?
No, we traced her as far as Santa Barbara, and then she just vanished.
You don't even know if she left town or not?
No.
I don't understand it. It's got to be somewhere. Santa Barbara's not that big. She can't have just disappeared, Cruz.
Maybe she changed her name, or she might have changed a lot of things about herself, Mason.
I don't know why she went through much trouble. Not as if she had anything to hide.
You'd be surprised what the people want to hide sometimes.
Surely not people that we know intimately.
Well, especially people we think we know intimately.
I can't understand. That's why she hasn't made some effort to contact me.
Were you on good terms when she left?
Cruz, I don't know if I've ever been on good terms with anybody. I keep thinking I am, then finding out that I'm not. Sometimes I think I have a personality defect.
Oh, come on, young Mason. You got a pretty decent personality. I mean, that's the opinion of a cop. I'm no psychiatrist, but,
Speaking of which, while you three were talking, Marcello, Marmonti, came in and saw the three of you. Now, I don't know if you heard what you were saying, but I thought you might be interested to know that you were observed.
Oh, well, a lot of people stare at me, Mason, especially since I've been hanging out with your sister. Listen, if I hear anything about your mom, I'll let you know.
Yeah, thanks for keeping on it.
You bet. If you ladies will excuse me, if you'd like me to put in the occasional appearance downtown headquarters.
Yeah, I actually should be going too. Would you excuse me?
Of course I will.
Thanks.
Yeah, just one more thing. Mason just told me that Marcello came in here while we were out talking and saw us together.
He did? When?
Well, I don't know, but he said he watched us and then turned around and split real quick. It might be a good idea to steer clear of him just to be safe.
Such unusual behavior for him, Cruz.
Sophia, if any of the theories we've been talking about are true, he may be a lot more dangerous than any of us realize. So it wouldn't hurt to put a little distance between the two of you if you possibly can?
All right, I'll be careful. Thank you for your concern.
I think we should all be careful.
Yeah, maybe we should. Thanks. Let's go.
See you later. Bye, honey.
Bye.
You know, I knew you'd find a way to weasel out of cooking dinner tonight.
Yeah, one day you'll get your home-cooked meal, and I'll make sure it's a memorable one.
That'll be the day. Uh-oh.
If that's police business, you are definitely in trouble.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to come barging on you.
What's wrong?
Martello. Martello ran into me. He insisted on seeing me. He wanted to talk. He wanted to have cocktails. And he insisted on picking me up at the hotel. I ducked out of there. I just couldn't face him since what we talked about this morning.
Look, I'm sorry if I scared you, but I think you were right to avoid him.
Hey, the problem is you can't avoid him forever.
Not unless I have a very good reason.
Listen, Eden and I are on our way over to check things out for the grand opening of the Orient Express tomorrow night. You're welcome to stay here if you'd like.
Oh, listen, thank you. I think I'll just stay here if you don't mind long enough to make a phone call.
I think you should hang out here for a while, really.
No, you know what? I just got myself into a panic, and it's silly. I'm all right now. I'll just make my phone call.
I'm really sorry if I caused that.
No. You certainly didn't. You told me to be cautious, not idiotic. Really, I'm fine.
Well, if you need us, feel free to call.
Oh, sure, I will. And I won't. I won't need you. Really, I'm fine.
Okay. Okay, well,
let's go then.
All right, good night.
All right, good night, honey. Have a good time, and thanks for the use of the phone.
Okay.